What a proud moment we have witnessed here in the Australian Open. Again,
proud moment
again.
for who?
Proud moment, you know for whom? A 43-year young Rohan Bopanna. Because breaking news, Rohan Bopanna, after 19 years, 18, 19 years of trying, 61 attempts in a men's doubles event, finally he's gotten a Grand Slam doubles, men's doubles title. The pair of Rohan Bopanna and Matthew Ebden have beaten the Italians 7-6, 7-5. Fittingly, Rohan Bopanna hits the winning shot, and with that, at 43 years young, Rohan Bopanna is a Grand Slam winner. Before Harshit comes in, three major statistics that I'd like to tell you. At age 43, he is the oldest player ever to win a Grand Slam title. Number two, he becomes the third Indian to win the Grand Slam doubles title in Australia after Leander Paes with Radek Stepanek he had partnered, and Sania Mirza with Martina Hingis, women's doubles. And now Rohan Bopanna and Matthew Ebden have etched their name in the history books after years and years of trying. We say third time lucky. Two finals losses in the US Open, and now Australian Open final. Finally, it's happened, and what a week for him. Padma Shri, Australian Open Grand Slam winner,
I'll add to that. It's been just the perfect week for him. He, in fact, ahead of the final said that he thinks, personally that it's the best tennis that he's played in about 2 decades. But just to tell you how fitting a week it's been, and of course, we're all going to be witnessing that crowning moment at the Rod Laver Arena in Melbourne. By the way, the first milestone for him this week was 500 wins in professional tennis. That was milestone number 1. Milestone number 2, as Siddharth pointed out, was then achieving the number 1 ranking. And of course, the third milestone now coming in, becoming just the second Indian to win the Australian Open as far as men's doubles is concerned. Who, of course, did that first? It was Leander Paes. And if memory serves me right, back in 2012 is when Leander Paes notched up this particular feat. But just the second Grand Slam win for somebody whose career, one can say, if you look at, adjectives, if you look at, one word to define his career, I think the one word, Siddharth, that comes to my mind is perseverance. Because look at his journey. In fact, I was reading up about what kind of effort he's put in. There was this time in 2021 that he thought that this is the time to hang up my boots because his fitness levels weren't quite there, he felt. He also had some nagging knee issues, and that's where that thought came to his mind that maybe he should call it quits. But see where we are 3 years down the line. The man at the young and ripe age of 43 is a Grand Slam winner.
And you want a perfect week, as Harshit stated. 500 wins already happened earlier. Number 1 ranking, Padma Shri winner, and a Grand Slam winner in the space of just 3-4 days. If that is not a perfect week, I don't know what is. But it is fitting that Rohan Bopanna gets it. Because remember, he's been part of so many Grand Slam semi-finals, so many Slam finals. I mean, 2 US Open finals that would have really broken him. But now, today, at the Australian Open, when it is 11:20 there, here it is close to about, what's the time now?
About 6, I believe.
It was at 6 o'clock, 6:02 p.m. in India when Rohan Bopanna finally achieved what was the one thing missing in his illustrious career. I mean, let's make no mistake about it. For 19 years, he's slogged, he's persevered. Qualifiers in Wimbledon earlier in 2005 and 6, now consistent Slam appearances. Then looking at it, this achievement ranks right up there with the 2017 French. Remember, this is the second time he's won a Grand Slam. But first doubles, he's won a mixed doubles title at the French Open about 7 years ago. With Gabriela Dabrowski, he had partnered, and he won a quite tense 3-setter. Here, perfect.
I think, Siddharth, in the run-up to the final, just the semi-final was a 3-setter. Otherwise, they were all 2 sets.
Yeah. If memory serves me right, yes. But then look at it. 7-6, and look at the dominance. They won that 7-0. 7-0 in the tiebreaker just deflated the Italians. And remember, one of them has won the Australian Open. They may be unseeded, but one of them with a different partner won the Australian Open. And because of that, whatever way you look at it, this win is epic for 2 reasons. Bopanna, potentially his last year, remember, he had retired from playing the Davis Cup from India after the matches in Lucknow. Then, and as of now, it is a really big achievement that with Matthew Ebden, at the age of 43. Remember, pace also was at his optimum until 43, 44. But then he didn't win that much. Bopanna, finally, you may say there is a thorn that is constantly pricking in my feet. I want to get rid of that thorn. That thorn has been removed today with this Australian Open success. And whatever way you look at it, today is January 27th. 27th of January is indeed a red letter day when you look at Indian tennis, because the last generation you had, Pace, Bhupati, Bopanna, Mirza, all of them are Grand Slam winners, to say the least. Because Rohan Bopanna not winning was surprising. We all thought it was a matter of time, but then we felt that, oh, maybe it's not a matter of time. Looking at the injuries, looking at how it happened, so great moment indeed, Harshit. I mean, it will take some time to sink in, isn't it?
It will take some time, and I want to take that point forward that was made by a sports fan. I think very valid point, and yes, it's in the same interview where he shares his thoughts about that recovery. And yes, yoga did indeed help him a lot. Apart from, of course, his coach Scott, who he credits a lot for all the advice. And at that age, you feel that maybe you're done with advice, you're done with a lot of hardcore coaching, let's say. But he thanks his coach for those small advices that he keeps getting during the course of the match as well, which he feels has been very crucial to his success. And one of the ways, or rather one of the defining manners in which he's played and gone ahead and won the tournament has been his aggressive and attacking intent. Only fitting, let's say, that he gets that volley and he gets to score the winning shot as well. But otherwise as well, the attacking intent with which he played throughout the tournament will continue to be a standout feature, because we've all talked about how good he is on the serve. Yep. But otherwise as well, just the attacking display from Rohan Bopanna was an absolute treat to watch.
And then you talked about the serve. I mean, even at this age, look at the serves, look at the speed and the accuracy with which he was nailing those serves. That is itself a testament to how Rohan Bopanna truly is as an athlete. I mean, he was serving better than his younger partner Ebden. If you look at it, the guy who kept them in the game was Rohan Bopanna. His service was simply next level at this point in time. So, in that sense, it is a really, really big day indeed. And
I will just say one thing before I go. All I want to say is, this man, I was reading somewhere, has no cartilages left in his knees. This guy has been told that endurance training he cannot do. So trainers have advised at that age, he's nearing 44, just a few days away from 44. He's been told that endurance training is not for you. Yet he's playing tennis, defying all odds. He's won a Grand Slam.
Yes.
This is come after 18 years since he first played a Grand Slam. 18 years. So 18 years ago, he started with a dream of winning a men's doubles Grand Slam.
Yeah.
He's won it after 18 years. After 61 attempts, he's able to win a Grand Slam. So 61 attempts he's had. Finally, he's won a Grand Slam. All I want to say is, Rohan Bopanna's win is no ordinary win. It's a life lesson for all of us. We keep saying this, try till you succeed.
Yes.
And sometimes we don't understand the meaning of it. If you want to understand the meaning of it, please just see what Rohan Bopanna has done. It is truly epitomizing what try hard till you succeed means. That's what
those three numbers that Nikhil just said summed it up. 18, 61, 43. Enough said about...
44.
And now 44, he's going to turn 44. I mean, that's Rohan Bopanna, and that's why Nikhil rightly stated, extraordinary achievement. And that's why Naval Singh is also, hopefully, this aspires youngsters to take up tennis as a sport.
It's exactly what he said. It's exactly what he said once he made it to the final while I was speaking to the broadcaster. And in fact, I remember in the press conference as well, it's exactly what he said, that he hopes that this, in fact, is not just a message for the Indians and, of course, the youngsters out here who want to be trying out tennis and want to be taking up tennis going forward. He hopes that, of course, his achievements do end up being an inspiration, but the age at which he's doing it, he hopes that it makes a global impact, because it's a lesson for all of us. It doesn't have to do if you are within the Indian frontiers or not. It is a lesson for everyone, that if a man who just about 5 years back, so he would have been 38, 39 back then when he won his first Grand Slam title, to then, of course, having knee issues, which anyone would with age catching up and all, to then, of course, come back, fight those injuries, fight those issues with regards to your body, with regards to fitness levels, and then do what he's done today. Think puts him in an elite category as far as mindset is concerned. Djokovic, you talk about his mindset and how he speaks so highly of how having the right mindset is more important. Look at Rohan Bopanna. Why is he at the look at the Serb? Let's of course there's so much to learn from him as well. But Rohan Bopanna's perseverance, determination is worth praise.
And worth praising also, but this Australian Open now should serve as a springboard for tennis to develop in India on an even further scale. Because why? Before Rohan Bopanna, you had Sumit Nagal.
Yes.
Sumit Nagal had made very good progress by going through the qualifiers, winning for the first time after 35 years. Now, he didn't go far, but then at least he made an attempt. Now, Rohan Bopanna, the young and the old together have made this Australian Open really path-breaking in more ways than one. So, it's truly, I mean, 27 January at 6:02 p.m., it's a big, big day in Indian sports. And looking at knee issues, all those years of attempts, more than taking up the sport, Rohan Bopanna is a lesson: never ever give up. That is the lesson that we have at this point in time. And yeah, as Naval Singh pointed out, Sumit and Rohan are path breakers, absolutely. So that is the thing. And next up, sportsman, who do you think Bopanna can partner in the Olympics? That is a really good question at this point. Amit Das, 010. New Bollywood movie script is ready. Come on, Amit Das, give it time. But yes, if a movie is made, Rohan Bopanna, I think, should be the right subject for it. So let's hope it satisfies him totally. So Harshit, you've got more work coming up as far as a tribute to Bopanna is concerned. Do check that out, what Harshit's going to do. And enjoy this moment. Bye-bye from me and Harshit. And don't forget to download the AajTak mobile app where you'll get a lot more information about Rohan Bopanna. Bye-bye.